As you already know, Industrial Development Board is conducting a series of programs to aware you about the 21 industrial sectors in Sri Lanka. Chemical based industry in Sri Lanka. Under this category, today our discussion is about incense sticks manufacturing industry in Sri Lanka. To discuss about this industry, we have invited Mr. Sumeda Elpitiya, Chairman and Managing Director, Thai Sumeda Enterprises, and Chairman of All Ceylon Incense Sticks Manufacturers and Traders Association in Sri Lanka. Welcome you, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, shall we share some details regarding this industry and your company?
Yeah, this industry was a very small scale business industry when I started in 1990, and at that time there was not much big companies involved with this industry. Actually, at that time, all the manufacturers, most of them are very small day-to-day living people who was manufacturing incense sticks, self-employee product. So after I started, and at that time there was about 4 or 5 big companies, and the product quality was not very good in very good quality. So after I started, I introduced to the market quality incense stick than what I saw in the beginning of the industry. And my company, I started very small way, and it's coincidentally I started with the one of Buddhist monk who asked me to do this company, do this industry, because of the Sri Lankan incense sticks are not in a good quality. We didn't have any good quality products at that time. So I used to do some business, not this category. It was ready-made garments. I used to go to Thailand and buy ready-made garments from there and sell it here in my shop at Ratnapura. And so in the mornings I had to go and buy the ready-made garments, and the evening after lunch I had a free time, so I used that time to go to see the temples in Bangkok. So so every day, every month I used to go to 4 times to Thailand, and so I have every time when I go there, I take about 3 to 4 days in Thailand. So in the evenings, so I went to those temples, and one of my friend told me to go to another new temple to see. So then I went with him, and suddenly, coincidentally, I met a Sri Lankan Buddhist monk over there, and he invited me to have a cup of tea with him to his room. So I went there, and he himself made the tea, and he gave me a cup of tea, and he also made his own cup of tea, and we were discussing about here and there about Sri Lanka and thing. Then I saw on his coffee table there was a incense stick pack from Sri Lanka. So then I took that packet and said, "No, you have got a Sri Lankan incense stick here." Then he said, "Yes, one of my devotees went to Sri Lanka, and they brought this packet, and it was a shame for me to see this packet from Sri Lanka." I asked him why. So then he said, open and see the packet. And then I opened, and that time the sticks was very thin, and all the black dust came to my hand. It was wrapped in a, oil paper, and it was not a good quality at all. It was is sad to say, it was a very bad quality product. So then he asked me to keep that, and then he opened his drawer, and he gave me packet of incense sticks made it in Thailand. So then he asked me, you can see the difference with these two. I say it's like a sky and earth. And then he said, Mr. Sumeda, you don't need to do this ready-made garment business. Why don't you start a high quality product of incense stick manufacturing in Sri Lanka? Then I said to the Buddhist monk, sorry sir, I don't know how to make incense stick. I don't know what are the raw materials using for that, and I don't know how to absorb fragrances to there. I don't know nothing. I only know to light the incense sticks. Then he said, when we come to this world, when we born, nobody knows anything, and we after that only we learn, and we study and we learn. So you also can learn, and you tell your Thai friends to find out Thai manufacturing, incense stick manufacturing place, and then have a look and get idea how they do, and then when you go to Sri Lanka, you can start your own quality product incense manufacturing. I say, okay, I will, let's see, if I can, I will do. Then he said, no, don't say let's see, say let's do, and you have to do it. And then if you do this, you can be one day you can be a very good businessman and popular businessman in Sri Lanka if you make a high quality product. So people like high quality products, but our people, they don't know, they never make those kind of high quality products. You have seen in Bangkok how all the products are very nice and nicely packed, and there's a very good quality. So I say okay, and so after I left his temple, next day when I'm going to a new factory to buy t-shirts, and then I went with my Thai friends, and they told me, I told them yesterday, coincidentally I met a Buddhist monk at this Wat Maknam temple, and could you kindly show me incense manufacturing place in Bangkok? Then they told, Sumeda, you know how big Bangkok, we also don't know who manufacture incense sticks, and where is manufacturing, we don't know nothing. We also know just light to incense sticks. And then they said, next time when you come, we will try our best to find a place, manufacturing place for you to see. So I said, then okay, then he was driving his car, and I was in behind, his wife was on the passenger seat. So while after I mentioned about the incense stick story, then suddenly after about 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, suddenly coincidentally I saw a vast area of incense stick drying on our way to opposite side. So I shouted, there, I think those are incense sticks. And then they so that also they said, oh, you are so lucky, let's go and see. And then he took his car U-turn, and we went to that place. They got permission to see the factory, and so that was my first time seen manufacturing incense sticks. And at that time, that was 1989, and at that time they also there was no machine. At that time they also using hand rolling, and they were doing very nicely, like uniform style sticks. If you take 100 sticks, and all 100 sticks are same size, same style. So I got the technique, how they do that. So I got in my mind, and then then after that, when I came to the car, we start back to go back to the factory, and then I told his name is Mr. Sook. Mr. Sook, if yesterday coincidentally I met a Buddhist monk and he gave me idea to manufacture incense stick, and then today also we suddenly and coincidentally saw this incense manufacturing place. If in case if I go to Sri Lanka, when I go to Sri Lanka, and if I started manufacturing any incense packet, as a respect to your country, because I got the technology, main base technology from your country, and as a respect to your country, I am going to use Thai, and my name is Sumeda. It's going to be a Thai Sumeda. So I just told to him on the way to the factory. So on the way to the garment factory. So they were laughing, his wife and husband was laughing, oh, Thai Sumeda, you are so creative, and you already made your company name also. So I said yes. So that's the way Thai Sumeda came to the market.
Okay. Okay. Then what are the main products in your company? And we can see there are a lot of products varieties in here, not only the incense sticks. There are some other products also, as well there are some unique products to your company we can see now. So let us explain about that.
Yeah, this is 18-inch stick, and it's burned for 6 hours. We have mentioned here 5 hours, but actually it's burned for 6 and more. So we started this product when we started after about 4 years later. My business started. So this is one of our best product and best selling product in the market. And the other one is the saffron stick. Saffron stick, I am the only person manufacturing at the moment in the Sri Lanka saffron incense stick. Saffron is a very expensive product, and so this is a very good and very smoothie and very nice smell, and people love it, and we have very big demand for this product. And also we manufacture 100%. This is specially made for the Europe market, Europe and USA. This is 100% natural. This is we call Ayurvedic incense stick. So this is no any perfume. This is use all the Sri Lankan Sunload, Agil, Savandara, like all the Ayurvedic fragrant raw materials. And we introduced to the market the mosquito repellent incense stick. So this is we have got certification from the MRI, Medical Research Institute, under the guidance of WHO. So they have tested this my product, this mosquito repellent product, for 3 months in their institution, and they got the approval. They gave us the approval to use this product. So this is we are using not any other chemicals, only the citronella, cinnamon oil and the lemongrass oils are using for this product. This is a natural product for the mosquitoes. And we also same thing, we have a same mosquito repellent, we have the powder, so that also you can use as a mosquito repellent powder. And this is our another product. You know, when you go to the temples, so all the time you have to buy outside separately the clay pot and the oil and everything. So here we have everything here with the oil, clay pot and the wicks together. So it's easy for anyone when you go to the temple. So you just take one packet of this one and use this one. And the other thing is, recently the government banned importing the car air fresheners. So at the market at that time there was not selling any car air fresheners, imported ones. So I thought to make a new product and introduce to market. Still it's under, we are still studying and trying to improve more and more in the future. So this is our car air freshener. So still we have some little issues, and we are still studying, and we are trying to make it more better and more fragrant product. Actually we are not using strong smells. It's not good for you for the car, because Sri Lankan climate is very hot. Sometimes in the daytime when we are go inside to the car, so you cannot breathe because of the if it is too strong. So it will last for about 5-6 days, and it's very cheap. We are selling for the market retail price like 300 rupees. So even if you buy imported one, that also lasts for the 5-6 days only, but it is more expensive, like 800, 900 or above 1000 rupees. And also we have the incense powder. This is also very famous and very popular product in Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Okay. Next, now we can see there are a lot of achievements here. So I think the best and first achievement is you have won the best local product in 1992 for the first time at the award ceremony held at BMICH, organized by Industrial Development Board. Sir, can we explain about other achievements also?
Yes, after I started my company, and after 3 years or 4 years later, there was industrial exhibition held by the Industrial Development Board in 1994. So I also participated, and I received Best Local Product Award from the industrial exhibition at that time. Then after that I won several awards from one from Janabhimani Gaurav Sammana and Janabhimani Honorary Award, 2 awards. And especially I want to mention the BWIO, Business World International Organizations from USA, and their Asia, South Asian sector. I received 3 awards from 2022 to 2023. Every year repeatedly I received those awards, and also last year we won the top 100, one of the award ceremony called top 100 from Sri Lankans. So I received the top 100 also.
Okay. Then we will focus on the are there any research and development activities in this industry as well as in your company? That means are there any products you can produce in near future?
Yes, we are planning, because in Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, China, and those Asian countries, they are using incense sticks mostly without the bamboo stick. So we have some inquiries for that also. So at the moment we are doing some research and manufacturing to manufacture some products that kind of incense stick without bamboo. You know, you have seen those small incense stick without. So there's a big market for that one in Japan and those Asian countries. And also we have inquiry from Canada to make the cones type. So it will burn for about 5-10 minutes only. So cone style also. So we are now under processing and under research work.
Okay. Now let's move on to the market. So first we will discuss about the local market in this industry.
Yes, there are a lot of Sri Lankan manufacturers here. So the products who everybody is making, that is more than enough for the Sri Lankan market. Actually, we don't need anything to import or any other Indian people or Indian company to start any business here, because we have as a chairman of Incense Stick Manufacturing Association, I know there are about 3,500 to 4,500 small to high-end manufacturers. So that is more than enough for our country. You know, we are a very small country. The Sri Lanka, India is 125 times bigger than Sri Lanka, so they don't have to come here and spoil our market. Now at the moment, some companies come and they trying to spoil our market, and they are trying to monopoly their business in Sri Lanka. So I want to tell to the people of my country, to when you buy any product, any product, try to buy Sri Lankan, made in Sri Lanka product, and make sure that is specially made, special made in Sri Lanka. So then this way, so you are helping to our Sri Lankan economy, Sri Lankan government, and to
Entrepreneurs, Sri Lankan entrepreneurs.
yeah. And if you help to Sri Lankan industries, so then our country will back to normal and will come to a good position in the future.
Thank you. Then sir, we will discuss about the export market in this industry. What kind of capabilities we have, as well what kind of a void in the export market?
At the moment, there is a very good demand for the export market. I know not only me, there are some another company in Mavanella. They are doing a lot of exports, and actually my product is a high-end product, niche product. So there are many other companies also trying to export. At the moment, in the whole world, monopoly is carried by the Indian market. So we broke that one, and we slowly enter into the international market. At the moment, we are exporting to about 16 countries around the world, and those are the not small countries. Like we are saying, we are exporting to USA, Canada, Czech Republic, Germany, Australia, United Kingdom, and especially the Scotland. So when you say the Scotland, nobody will believe that. Yes, we are selling to Scotland also, exporting to Scotland also.
As well, the first and only incense sticks manufacturer who have the showroom in Germany.
Yes, we have a showroom in Germany, as a European General Agencies has opened a showroom in Frankfurt. This is the first and only Sri Lankan under Sri Lankan name Lanka Sumeda showroom, incense stick showroom in Germany. So this is run by a German couple called Cordula Craft and Bjorn Craft. So they are their company. They have their showroom in close to the city called Bad Arolsen, and is close to Frankfurt.
Okay. Then, as an industry, there are some barriers also for a local manufacturer. So, let's discuss about what are the barriers in this industry.
Actually, for this industry, we had a big issue about search for the bamboo sticks. So we need bamboo stick for the incense stick. The local bamboo stick we cannot use because they are fiber and that we call I forget the name of that bamboo. There is a green bamboo, but there's many different varieties. So one of this variety only you can use for the incense stick. That we can use if you are doing in a hand roll system. But now after 2010, so the machines came to the world, the incense stick machines. So those bamboo stick cannot use for the machines, Sri Lankan. So we have to import that one. So we had discussion with Industrial Ministry with the US Secretary, Mrs. Tilaka Jayasuriya, no? Jayasundara, yeah. So and we had a very good successful meeting with her. So, but they are going to grow here the type which we want to manufacture, that kind of bamboo. Until that, so she got the permission to import the bamboo sticks for us.
Okay, then actually this is the industry also we can open to any foreign investor.
Yeah.
So could you please give some message to the foreign investors if they are joining with us?
Yeah, I want to give a special message to the Asian incense stick manufacturers in other countries. Why don't you come here? We have the raw materials, and if you start manufacturing the bamboo less incense sticks, there is a very big demand for this stick, especially in Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, China, and those countries. They like without bamboo. So if any investors would like to visit Sri Lanka, you can meet with us, and I can give the ideas, and also we can start joint venture products in Sri Lanka.
Okay. Now this is the end of our session. Thank you very much, sir, for joining with us. I would like to pay our gratitude on behalf of Industrial Development Board, Mr. Sumeda Elpitiya, Chairman and Managing Director, Thai Sumeda Enterprises, and Chairman of all Ceylon Incense Sticks Manufacturers and Traders Association in Sri Lanka. So today our message is to try to purchase made in Sri Lanka brands, then you can have some kind of a helping hand with our local entrepreneurs. So, yeah, sure.
Actually, I would like to thank Mr. Dr. Saranga Alhaperuma, Chairman of IDB, and he's a very efficient person. I saw him working with exhibition also, very hardworking gentleman. And also I would like to thanks to the whole IDB staffs who work closely work with the entrepreneurs. And also I want to special thanks, and I want to say my gratitude, in 2018 there was a training program in India about the fragrances and the fragrance used for the soap industry, detergent industry, and the food industry. So there was a training in Kanuj in Uttar Pradesh. So Mr. Mohan Gunasinghe, director at that time, he under his supervision, we had the chance to learn uh, so many things in India about the fragrances. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk about our industry, talk about my business, and thank you very much.
Okay then. Till we meet in the next session. To all the viewers, thank you very much for joining with us. Have a nice day.
Haridam.